Hello, my beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to be looking into the blessings coming your way. If you have like specific desires, intentions, it's good to focus on them before I start reading. By the way, if you're new here, this is Divine Light. And if you have been here for a while and haven't subscribed already, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe button. It's totally free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want. Let's dive in here and see what's happening for you. Okay. I see there's a sunshine, actually, like the light actually showing up there. So this can be an unexpected good news coming ahead. But I feel like the timeline wise, it's still there's still some time here. I don't know if you guys can see it clearly. There's a face here. There's a woman actually lifting her hands up in the air. She has something, a fish. This is a fish. Fish kind of has a face. When we get closer to it, there's a person's face here. Fish can be Pisces. We're in the Pisces season. We have a lunar eclipse today. And also we have the full moon. On top of that, it's just actually the beginning of the Mercury retrograde. So we can interpret that. Like I said, this is the Pisces energy. We have the full moon is on Virgo, but still we are in the intuitive guidance energy. So the fish can be symbolizing you cultivating more of your intuition during this time. Another thing with a full moon is a way to actually put some light onto the hidden things and emotions and desires that can come to surface here. The fish means in this kind of readings, fish indicates wealth, abundance, money, resources coming your way, and there's a person carrying them on top of their head. This can be maybe you are the resource that is being appreciated, that you're going to be actually like seeing a lot of worth and value. Or this can be you actually finding that resource and carrying that on top of your head and feeling gratitude for it. But timeline wise, I feel like it is going to begin today. And we have the Mercury retrograde is going to be until April 6th. And maybe after that time, you might see the results, because what happens with the Mercury retrograde, Mercury controls communication and travel. So if you have any travel plans, I don't see any pathways opening here for you outside or inside. This is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if you have other signs like on your chart, you can go ahead and watch them. Maybe they have pathways here, but I don't see you having pathways here. So you might have some like travel like disruptions during this time, and if you're making plans today, it's good to delay them after the April 6th timeline. Okay, I see here there is actually a person standing. There's a woman, she has a bird on top of her head. This can be someone who's bringing you beautiful news. I also see at the end of like a small short pathway, there's a letter K. This is kind of like the arm of this woman. So K can be in the name of a person who's going to deliver very good news, or because it's inside the hand of someone, this can be someone actually who carries news from someone to you. Okay, so when it comes to that, I see there's a legal paper, a small one. It has like 2 stains on it. So this can be a person actually bringing in news about the subject with the letter K in their name. And the thing is, you're not going to be satisfied with what they're going to be offering to you, because it's like there's like some basically hiccups. You're not going to enjoy that. I see that you're actually receiving here another news with this the bird on top of this woman's head. So there's going to be a better news, a better offer is coming forward. Can be like 2 weeks. The timeline guys can be 2 is the timeline. 2 can be the second person bringing the news. So it's good to have like keep an open mind and maybe allow those things to come forward, because sometimes I see here that you might have to take action. You might have to, you see the horse, you see the king on the horse's head. The king has a helper behind them, and like pointy nose and the crown he's wearing. Usually kings do not really ride the horses, but on this one I see there's like an older energy. This person is riding the horse. This can be indicative of when you wait, it's not going to take too long for you to receive the blessing. It's going to be happening really soon, really fast. It's not going to be that dragged long processes. The thing is though, the king looks like someone has a slow energy. This king can be an earth sign, maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. So this person might take their time a little bit. But the thing is, you're going to receive the news. I know I don't know if my swallow is like too loud. I'm sorry about that if it is. But when I talk too much, I get like that. I see there's three. After this king shows up in your life, there are three shooting stars coming down to earth. Okay, and even a fourth one here is here. The third one of these stars is right there. Kind of reminds me of a bull, a Taurus. So that's why I felt maybe leaning towards a Taurus energy when it comes to this king. So this king can be an authority, spiritual authority, financial authority, or maybe like a legal authority that you're waiting for the justice to be served. It seems like they're gonna hit the road, come towards you, and they're going to actually start bringing these good news back to back to back. And this can even be you getting an approval from one thing that you don't really believe that's possible for you, and eventually it's going to add up to and bring other energies with it too. Okay, maybe it's just going to be like your belief is going to be reinforced that you can receive your desires, and with that you're going to start to attract more of the things. I see there's a pathway, again, short pathway. These pathways can be also symbolizing opportunities showing up here for you. And then there's a clean legal paper, and I see someone with a grumpy face on top of it. So even this person that initially that you talked to, had a conversation with, didn't really approve, didn't give you what you want. I feel like when you start to pull more resources, maybe connect with the right people, and or maybe this person who's actually on the horse coming towards you is someone who has an information that will be very useful for you. Maybe they are giving out like a seminar. Maybe that's going to be something that is also going to be helpful for you. This can be like a knowledge that you will obtain, which will be extremely useful in the sense of will give you a negotiation point. Okay, and with that point, you're going to get what you're desiring. I even see here two people dancing. I don't know, when I put it down here, it just looks like there are two people dancing right there. Kind of look like on a key. You can see key has a heart shape in it. This kind of reminds me of like a three. Okay, kind of looks like a bird flying as well. Bird flying can be the dove. If this is a dove, it can indicate peace. If this is an eagle, this can be symbolizing freedom, and both of them together is actually a massive blessing. And this is maybe if you have a partner or a couple or a good friend, maybe you're starting a new business, you're trying to get the necessary paperwork going, or maybe you are working in a place that you're partnered up with someone, you're creating an amazing thing, and together you're actually going towards a promotion, and that can be the key. Another meaning of the key actually is a door of your own. Door of your own can be if you don't have an office, maybe in the workplace you're working in a common area. This can be your office that you're getting promoted. If you would like a home, this can be your home key that you're going to be getting a new space for yourself. Maybe you're living in a place that is not really aligning with your soul. Maybe it's not really peaceful as you want it to be, or you're not really getting the freedom that you want. That can be the key of that. Or vehicle, maybe you need a vehicle from in order to travel from one place to another, to accept a better opportunity, and this key also can symbolize that. Right under the key, I see here there is kind of like a Disney castle, star-shaped type of a building here. The key has another key next to it, by the way, a black and a white key, a smaller key. So one key might bring another key. Like I said, maybe office is actually in a place that you're going to go travel. You're going to change the states, the cities, the countries. And when you get there, you might have to get another home, and that will be like a bonus extra and a beautiful blessing coming with it. I see, like I said, there's a castle right under the key, so it can open like two different castle doors for you, a home castle and a work castle. Okay, another thing I see here, a camel, a person riding the camel backwards. You see there's another person right behind them. Kind of looks like an officer's hat that they're wearing, like an old school maybe. but the camel's head is looking other way. So I feel like here these people are turning towards you. If you take this key is your energy, there are two people, maybe they were headed somewhere totally different. They're actually going to recognize, okay, this person has some gift that we need to be focusing on. They can turn their gaze towards you. So this can require, let me see, this person is actually sitting on a, like you can see a little big fish here, a big fish basically. So this can be someone who's resourceful, who has the financials and such, and they might be actually like your hard work, your good work can attract their energy. This is if you are actually maybe you're retired, you're not working, this is not the goal, you want a new home, and this can be someone maybe who will have the necessary help for you, maybe information for you, because there's some programs that you can apply to, you can get help, and there's certain people are actually running those programs, and this can be a person with an official background, with someone with the official backing them up. Maybe they're going to turn their gaze towards you. They're going to stop on their track. And I even see here, this kind of looks like a skin of like a crocodile here. And then you're throwing your hands up in the air and celebrating. So skin of a crocodile can be indicating maybe you have been trapped inside of a situation, like a cold-blooded situation that you had a hard time to get out. And these people can be like helpful that you get out of the situation. Maybe they're gonna, maybe they're gonna show you how to, because like they're not gonna help you, but they're gonna show you there's a way to get yourself out of there, and you're maybe skinning the crocodile basically, which is a metaphor here. This can be like tackling a hard thing, a tricky thing, stuff, because I heard that, I actually saw a little video clip of that. Crocodiles act like they are actually like, they seem like they're human drowning. They can, I think in Singapore or some Thailand, they act like that in certain places. And when you look from like a far away, it seems like there's a person there. But when you zoom in, you can see like the little palms of the crocodile, and they I don't know how they know it, but this can be a situation that maybe you went to rescue someone and it turned out to not to be that. So it seems like you're actually handling and getting out of the situation. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. I see a chunk of money here, a good news coming forward. Timeline wise, the number is 6. 6 can be 6 weeks from now, or the 6th month from now, the June time, and or some other number here. I see, if you have I don't know if I ask, if you have a question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind. Okay, so I see that something is coming really fast into your life, but there's a second thing. Okay, and this is gonna start coming really fast, but then you might have a small pause, and thing else, it might connect it to some other energies that needs to push this down further. Okay, let's see another one here. I see there's I don't know what to tell this animal. It has like a pointy nose, but it has a lion's tail. Okay, so this can be like a hybrid. We can take it as a hybrid. We can take it as like the lion indicates the Leo, a partnership, or even like a leadership for you, that you need to take charge. And Aries, you are the first one on the zodiac. You have the leadership spirit, but what you do is you lead the masses. You don't lead in the sense of this is the schedule, that's what we gotta follow energy. You are like, I'm the leader, follow me type of energy you have. But this time it might be actually requiring you that you need to carry some people with you, because maybe you are actually going to lead a group of people, and they might not know what needs to be done. So you might be mentoring people as well. I see there's a number 2 here. Number 2 is actually, yes, there's a second desire also coming forward. Peace, balance, partnership, harmony. So you might have to create some harmony. And this can be around family. This can be around, for this timeline. So this can be around family, this can be around work. I see here a phoenix rising. You can see the phoenix even has a little worm in its mouth, and it's looking at a letter V. So eventually this is going to bring something. It is, when you take the lead and guide some people, you're going to have like a transformative experience with that as well. This is going to basically put some food in your mouth, or maybe something that you desire manifest can come forward. And also V is the victory. It is going to end up you becoming victorious in this circumstance, the situation that you're in. Okay, let's now dive into your Tarot. Hold on to your intuition, intention, not the intuition, intention and desire that you have. And like I said, we have the Mercury retrograde. If you have like some computers, your electronics getting messed up, your messages are not really getting delivered, and social media problems, such stuff, Mercury retrograde can affect those. And maybe you're feeling really tired, you don't want to deal with people, that can be affected by it as well. I mentioned the travel disruptions might also coming forth, but still you are in a very good and confident point in life. This is Queen of Wands. This is your energy. She has her beautiful cat and the crow and the lion on the background. And this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. She's holding on to this massive, beautiful light rod in her hand. So this is your time to be the light. This candle actually up here tells me that this is your current time to shine, be the light, show your light, and maybe even there are some people in need of this guidance, and you're going to be carrying the candle basically for them to see the right pathway. Let's see if you have a block here. The internal block is Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you enjoy being alone so much you don't want to deal with people's energies. Maybe you have your own space already. You don't want to bring other people's energies in that space. But the truth is, if you are the light at this moment, you need to take the lead, and maybe you have to deal with a couple more people. I don't want to say it have to, but I feel like maybe they are being guided to you so you can show them the right way. And the external is, we have so many feminine guys here, the Empress energy. So you might have some problems to deal with the feminine energy here, your creative side, your loving side, your nurturing side. Initially, first of all, giving it to yourself, and maybe using that compassion towards others outside of yourself might be actually what's blocking the blessing to come to you. So I mentioned here the blessings, because sometimes I do a whole reading and I see in the comments oh, you didn't mention any blessings, and I'm like, okay, this V is a victory, phoenix being reborn again from your ashes, rising high. This is actually a blessing, because sometimes rock bottom comes for you see have a final result as 10 of swords, and that's even a positive thing, but it is basically first the rock bottom and then the sun shines, that kind of energy. But you're going really good here. The thing here, the problem I see is all feminine. Okay, you want to have this feminine power, creativity, leading with confidence, making your moves in silence, and basically ruling your kingdom. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. This is about energy, creative power you want to move with. But the blockage seems like your Nine of Pentacles, kind of like a toxic feminine. This means that you don't want to move. You're fine where you are. You don't want to cultivate more creativity, stagnant energy. We're going with the negative meaning, but this is even upright. So you're feeling good where you are. That can be maybe even pausing the things. Another thing, the external is maybe you don't want to collaborate with the feminine energies either. Okay, feminine energies, we have Libra and Taurus. This can be also someone creative. It doesn't have to be male or female. Okay, maybe someone creative, someone who pays attention to the feelings and more of a gentleness, also artistic stuff. Maybe you just want to skip to the end. But let's say if you're building a building, even though you have the outside, you need to have the interior design as well. That's kind of a more of a feminine thing, to pick every single little detail one by one and place it there. Okay, but you might have to collaborate that. The solution to healing to that is 10. This is a chance. This is 10 is the Wheel of Fortune, basically. It says chance. Give it a chance, okay? Take your chance. 10 of the Wheel of Fortune doesn't mean that you're going to hit the jackpot tomorrow. It means that buy the lottery ticket. You're on the right path, okay? So change your course of action. This is a beautiful spread, by the way. Towards a little bit more giving things a chance, okay? Do not have a strict judgment against the things coming your way. Final result is your freedom. It is looking beautiful here. It says 7. Let's see what this card is. I couldn't really. 7 is a Chariot. Okay, Chariot indicates that yes, You are actually galloping towards a new future, taking action, determination, trust, and success with your willpower, showing up in your energy. Okay, looking beautiful, guys. I love this reading for you. So I feel like here, nothing is wrong. Everything is all right. Maybe even if you're not seeing the results yet, the thing is, maybe you need to give yourself some chance to relax, expand, meditate, connect with those kind of gentle energies and take a chance. Give them a chance. We have here grasshopper situations and balance that require careful handling. So you are the one that this is your full energy, that your creativity needs careful handling. Your creative ideas needs attention. With the Nine of Pentacles, 4-leaf cloud, great and good fortune, this is your internal state. I feel like you're already blessed with certain things. That's why you don't want to leave your comfort zone, which is understandable. That requires action, that requires masculine energy. With the Empress, we have beware of greed. This is actually a little bit masculine energy, but still here. We have with the Empress, okay, Empress is the creativity. So greed might affect your creative powers. Okay, maybe let's go with an example. Let's say you are an artist, you want to paint, but instead of just going and buying the best quality canvas or good quality, okay, medium quality canvas, you're just drawing with the using the cheapest one, which, I mean, I do watercolor. I know the paint is not the only thing, like the most important thing, but if you're doing oil paint and such, the paint actually changes color by time. And the what's the thing, the last thing they put on top of it so it can be protected, that actually changes color by time if you use a cheap one. So here you had a good creativity, but when it comes to materials, maybe you are like avoiding certain things because you're thinking it's going to be worth it in the long run. This is kind of says like externally it might not worth it. Okay, we have a chance here. Staff, you will be taken care of in the difficult times, so step into the unknown, take a chance, play with the wheel of fortune. It is going to deliver this is your solution. Know that you're always being taken care of. And with the freedom, we have the bull here. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So the chariot is basically telling you, go towards, your final result is you're going to accomplish success. You're going to be going towards, galloping towards your desires, your final destination very fast when it comes to achieving success. This is basically suggesting that if you see any opposition, basically, do not back down. And I don't feel like, Aries, you would back down from here. You're extremely like resilient and strong. And so like even if you had a doubt if you're doing the right thing, this is basically suggesting that you're on the right path, okay, with the chariot as well. Let's see where you are at this moment in life. We have delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural, good, and yes, it can hurt. Okay, that actually goes with the Nine of Pentacles energy. So where you are is you love where you are. And you want the expansion, you want the change, but you really don't want to change your good stuff happening in your life. This says it can't hurt, but let's see where you're going. Does it worth it? Is it a better environment? Let's see. It is suggesting that it's going to be good for you, but the tarot part of it. We have Virgo energy. I analyze the situation and act by thinking about the future. So, yeah, you're going towards a very calculated moment. Okay. And if you're not, this is basically suggesting that maybe even have like a sheet of paper, draw a line in between, write the advantages and disadvantages and compare them. See how the things are going to actually result for you. Because Virgo is the sign of stability, structure. Okay. Virgos are procedural, they analyze things, they go after perfection. So I feel like here there is actually perfection at the end of this pathway for you, but you need to have a good plan. This is not something that you can jump into and hope the things will work out. Okay, and let's see which feeling do you need to more cultivate. This can be sometimes feeling something, some keywords from this deck. Let's pull one for you and see. We have miracles. This is your keyword. Okay, you might be thinking, how am I going to focus on the miracles or cultivate more miracles into my life? Basically, it is, first of all, accepting that there can be like miracles. That's possible for you. If you don't believe that, it's like everything has to be by my own hand, I cannot receive any blessing or miracles. If you're seeing it that way, this is basically all about like changing your life, changing your mind initially. Be realistic and plan for a miracle. This is the message. I kid you not. Be realistic and plan for a miracle. Be open to receiving miracles in your life. Perhaps you are a miracle for someone else. And that's another thing, though. Maybe your existence is a miracle for someone else. And that's actually evidence for you that miracles exist, okay? So be open to receiving miracles in your life. They can be a part of your everyday lives if you let them in. It seems like here, that's the more of the feeling of expectation that miracles are possible and they're on their way to you. I'm going to pull one final sigil to seal the magic. This one to come forward. We have number 5, Trinka 5, manifesting money and income. You can maybe screenshot this and, write it somewhere. You can use this real small sigil for you. Seems like here you are going to be manifesting some material wealth and abundance, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.